Oh no! Oh no! There's a huge shadow headed towards us. Oh, cracky crackies. And it's definitely not a Snuggle-Wumplepuss. It looks like a big figure, big figure heading towards us. Wait, it's starting to head towards the light. It's big. It's like a Bigfoot or something. It's a... Oh, it's a Bigfoot. It is Tom Arnold in a Bigfoot costume? What? I'm Tom Arnold! Roar, roar, roar. Glenn, what is going on? What kind of creative decision is this? Cracky crackies, this is pretty lame, Dark Milo. Meanwhile, in the control room.
Oh no. Sir William Esquire, can you please come to the control room?
Yes, sir, I'm coming. What's the problem? How's the experiment doing? These cretins sweating.
There is right now a Tom Arnold in a Bigfoot outfit? I think we need to talk about this.
Wait, what?
What do you mean, what? I mean, you're the computer. I mean, why would you come up with this decision? This is lame. This is so weird.
Maybe it was recommended and suggested to me, and maybe, the algorithm made that. Dark Milo, it was my decision.
Oh no, Sergeant! Explain!
Well, you need to understand. We needed a Bigfoot, and we needed a guy in it. I said to Sir William Esquire, he was in algorithm mode, and
yeah, when he's in a sleep mode, you can suggest things to him, and he can manifest those things. What did you suggested? Tom Arnold in a Bigfoot outfit? What?
Dark Milo, yes, when Sir William Esquire was asleep, I recommended Tom Arnold in a Bigfoot outfit. I thought it would be good comedy relief.
Comedy relief? When has Tom Arnold ever been comedy relief? I think I remember seeing a movie with him. I think he was in I don't know. When is there ever a moment where you have a Tom Arnold moment where you go, I remember when he was, and you just trail off?
Well, it appears we got bigger problems.
Oh no, what is it now? I haven't checked the monitor in a while.
Dark Milo, they ran off because we were arguing so loud. The Tom Arnold in the Bigfoot outfit was starting to watch the monitor.
Oh, suckering succotash. Oh dear. Well, there's always other projects.
Yes, as they argued so loud, it distracted the Tom Arnold long enough for the two to run off. And then Tom Arnold starts arguing with Milo and Sir William Esquire. Now what's the deal here?
What happened to your voice? I don't remember Tom Arnold sounding like that.
Dark Milo. It's kind of like we don't really remember anymore what Tom Arnold sounds like, because he hasn't really done anything since he got divorced from Roseanne Barr. Oh.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, really, that was the height of his career, was being married to Roseanne, and that's kind of it. I think he was even on the Roseanne Barr show, wasn't he? Oh man, this is a weird episode. We've really taken it. We may have jumped a shark here.
But really, I'm just trying to say here, I'm trying to dress as a Bigfoot and do my job and scare these guys. Maybe even shake them around a little bit. And you guys are arguing out loud, distracting me from my job.
Well, I'm sorry, Tom Arnold, but this is really stupid. This is really stupid sauce. We can't do this anymore. Yeah, so we need to progress to the next scene because the monitor is saying Curly Joe is doing something, so we need to see what's going on there. You can leave the show now.
Meanwhile, Curly Joe is in the advanced fortress and sneaks by. He has actually sneaked by Dark Milo and Sir William Esquire while they were arguing with Tom Arnold. Oh man, this is really great. Those guys were actually in there, and folks at home, they were actually arguing with Tom Arnold. I haven't seen him since like Roseanne Barr. I ain't seen him in Roseanne and all that. He made some movies and nobody can remember what they are. Oh my. Oh my. I just stuck right by them. They were arguing with him. But then Joe is found by the swashbuckler. Oh hi Joe. This is the swashbuckler. I don't have a unique voice. I just sound like Frederick H. Hi there, swashbuckler. You're a good guy, man. Yeah, how you going, man? Oh yeah, your friends are looking for you. Oh, well, they're always good buddies, man, and stuff, I always known Glenn, and he's a good friend of mine in Crackton, Ohio, and the Minnesotan area. Wait, stop. You just said the Crackton, Ohio area. You said the Minnesotan area. Wait, Minnesota is quite a distance away from Ohio, sir. You don't understand, Sattergram Productions, we have really terrible continuity, so we just sort of make it up as it goes. Well, it's an excuse. It gives me some kind of answer why. What is this cracked in Ohio and whatever? I don't understand. Yeah, they're looking for you. It's really great, man. And then as Joe was stepping back, he accidentally an alarm goes off, and the Aunt Jeminas are looking for Joe. Uh-oh. Well, might as well go watch some gameplay footage for a while and wonder how next show these guys are going to do. Well, Joe, more Elder Scrolls Online. Yeah, we never really explain how you found me, because now we're playing the game. And, well, Joe, when we play the game, that's kind of like in a dimension of its own, and makes a level 3 poison. Still haven't figured out how to do the alchemy and stuff. It really would help if we looked this stuff up. But that's the problem. We're not really playing this very seriously. We're just sort of playing this, just playing it, and I'm glad we're like that. We don't want to. It's like it's actually in recent times we've actually it's only been in like recent times that we've actually started to use walkthroughs and stuff. Like there was a game we did, and it'll be for Sattergram Productions in the future, where we do like a complete let's play of like Shadowgate and Deja Vu, and that we used guides on because we were actually fairly serious about it, But it won't be for Farfinger Gaming though. But it'll be for the future. So it's really crazy how like with the Saturn Grade stuff, how it's like so like Joe. Sometimes we'll do a show and we'll set up for like 2 years away. I'll just say to you folks at home, there's sometimes plans to go 5 years in the future. Like we're really into our imaginations and this stuff here. And unfortunately, I hate to say it, but we end up sitting on this screen for a little too long. And it goes on and goes on. And I know, like, back when Frater was around, he wouldn't be able to really put up with this, like, commentating on this. Because it's slow, and it takes a long time. Because you see what it is. It keeps telling me, oh, you leveled up. And we're like, well, what do we go to? And, of course, you'd think, well, how about the character sheet or something, Because we're trying to think of things in a Baldur's Gate kind of way. We said gate, not gay. You can't get canceled. We're trying not to get canceled, Joe. We try to do the best we can, I gotta ask the question because now we got a huge elephant in the room, and it's not a Snugglewump. Well, it's a good thing, Joe. Those things get feral. Now, I know there's kids at home that were like, "Why when I was growing up, Snugglewumpuses were so loving." Actually, they can get very feral. So if you see one coming at you, I tell you do this, throw maple syrup all over it because it screws with its programming. Now we got these ugly monsters, and they are ugly. I gotta say, they generally are very ugly. There's two of them. That's freaking crazy. Oh, no, it was the same one. He just went right through me, and I had to actually turn around. And I hate when enemies do that. I feel like it'd be one thing if they kind of bumped into you, but not be able to like go right through you. It's really beautiful. Uh-oh. Lost my train of thought. There's a lot of things going ahead. We're talking about the Snugglewumpuss. We got to backtrack here. Start talking about 20, 30, 40 things, which is good because it gets through the game's commentary. You can just start talking about every little thing. Joe, do you remember you were talking about Snugglewumpusses, and then we got lost. I said that classic Saturn Grad dementia right there, start talking about something weird, and that becomes the whole line there. And Freyr gets mad too because he hates anything gets derailed. It doesn't matter if it's a Bible study. It doesn't matter if it's a TV show, whatever. Podcasts are the worst. He hates podcasts because he says podcasts work good when you only have like two people, but if you have another person, you have 3-4 people. All those people have to get their time in. They have to, because they you could see in their face they're like, I got dead air, and you could literally almost see them looking at the clock on their screen going, I've had this amount of dead air in this podcast, and my name is attached to this podcast. So what'll happen is the other three are in a conversation about something that doesn't have to do with one of the guys, and it drives them nuts because it's like they gotta like talk about stupid stuff that doesn't have anything to do with the podcast. Like the PKA podcast, that happens all the time where Woody, like, the Kyle will be talking about his like prison stories, and they're like amazing, high quality podcast content at its best. But guess what happens? Woody doesn't have those stories. He doesn't know how to. I mean, I think initially he did with those kinds of stories. He did. he did have like things to say and all that, but then as the time goes on, he's already gotten those kinds of questions or responses. So he doesn't really know what to do, so he just says stupid stuff that he thinks is funny, and it kind of is actually more designed to derail the conversation. Because then it's like he can try to. It's kind of like if someone was having a conversation and you screamed, Bigfoot is on a skateboard right now in the middle of the city. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to derail the conversation really hard. And because what it will do is you got two choices. You either be rude and ignore what that guy just said just so they can continue on the conversation, or two, which will probably make him leave the show eventually, because he'll just say, well, we're not stealing swords, but so I'm starting to get derailed myself here. But this guy. Hey, he's really concerned for us. He's like, I just love you. Why do you not play my game enough? And he's saying, why do they always derail each other on that podcast? I really like the stories. And then that other guy just always brings up the stuff that has nothing to do with anything. I know, little kitty, I know. He has a look at his face. He loves you so much, but you won't play his game. He's like, I can see, like, that's the face that should be on your dashboard, like, 24/7. And say you're going to select Starfield, and it's finally out, and it's, of course it is out by the time this show comes out. But you're about to select it and this picture comes up. And he's like, but there's Elder Scrolls Online. And so you go, well, I need room for more games, Mr. Kitty, so I'm going to uninstall your game. And the picture just zooms in on the kitty's face, and he's crying. He's like, please don't uninstall my game. I got nowhere else to go. Oh, poor kitty. We can't do that to him, Glenn. Oh, we can't. I think we should keep ESO on the dashboard. I don't know. It's kind of fun. You could just go in and screw around, and there's some kind of pagan junk there. Oh, I can't swear. It's got fun monsters, and actually they brought back dragons with this expansion. And you got the Karate Kid right here, practicing and stuff. That's just fun stuff right there. And we are making our way through here, and make your way through this world here. I know you're going to say, when are you going to go into Jerry's house? We tried to do it, but we can't break the lock. We're not very good at this. I think it's because you got to get your lock pick up, and we tried to do the auto lock, the auto lock thing, and we don't understand. They give you they made it a lot harder with lock picking in this game, by the way. They've really made it a lot harder compared to the normal Elder Scroll games, and I don't know. We just suck at it. Sometimes in life there's going to be something you suck at. And then you press down on each one, then they give you 10 seconds. Great. I'm not very good, and I just broke a pick, and they only give you the 10 seconds. I don't understand. So, you know what? We just rage quit. We just don't do that ever again. And unfortunately, it kind of happened to me when I first started playing this game. There was a quest where you had to go in and stop some assassins or something, and I don't know, like the game. I think it kind of glitched or something. Like or I wasn't leveled up enough. I think. Yeah, I didn't have enough skills, and I just kept losing and losing, and really the game didn't give me anything else. As far as like, well, you could do this instead, and you could build yourself up, and I didn't know what I was doing. It's become more Elder Scrolls as time's gone on, so it's generally a lot better. So, yeah. So, yeah, what are you doing new? Well, we had to go back to town, Joe, because we had to sell some of this junk, and you got to do that, If you don't sell that junk, you can't get more junk. You got to sell junk to get more junk so you can sell more junk. That's the way the whole grind is. We're fighting dire wolves. Some games I've played, dire wolves are the thing to be feared. I mean, they take a lot of health out of you. This game, it's not that bad. It's pretty easy as far as the dire wolves. And of course, classic problem of enemies. They go right through you, and then they're right behind you now, and it's kind of a problem. And like I said, if you just wanna just kind of go fight enemies and stuff, and you're not paying a monthly subscription. This game is perfect because then it gives you that MMO, you want. And I generally will be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of MMOs because if for whatever reason they decide, well, the business isn't there anymore, they're going to shut the servers down, and then all you got is your memories. Where if you got a game on disc, you could keep playing that game on disc, like even if the multiplayer, like for example, when they shut the servers down for like the original Demon Souls game, when they shut those servers down, where you can't have, the player interactions anymore, players invading you, and what I mean, all that stuff, it's okay. It's okay because you can still keep playing it, and but understand with an MMO, or a game that's tied to DRM, that's it. That is literally it for you, that eventually, you play this now, but eventually, that you really, that's why you want to get these physical versions of these games, because, especially with Nintendo, with Nintendo games, they do it all the time when they shut down servers and things like that, and they don't care. They don't care that you can't, can't access things anymore. They just don't care. Okay, so continuing to wander around here, fighting monsters and whatever, mud crabs and you think about, really, if you think about it, a little like dead air isn't really gonna hurt anything. Depends how big your audience is. Like we have no audience, so it allows a level of freedom You know, like you kind of can sit back and let the footage play itself. You know, like there was one episode, me and wow, poor Billy. Um, Me and Billy kind of decided, well, it wasn't very fun. We were commentating over Diablo 2. And we decided, we kind of decided, why don't, instead of commentating it, we just let it play out with full audio, and we did that, and the world didn't end, but because the way we saw it is, well, you got the little bit of an intro there, and that was kind of where we were I think me and Billy were just getting burned out doing this, like. Fortunately, I didn't know he was gonna have such a heel turn. So snuck up on you, huh? So I like how the guy was pulling his bow back, and I went right behind him like that, and he's like, "Whoa, where did you go?" I'm still gonna shoot in that direction, though. You know, can you do any mining or anything? Wow, that's a dragon. What? Hey, you know there's dragons in the game. Well, Joe, yeah, there is, but normally in some provinces they don't have them all, but here they do, and I just saw one fly right by, and I don't, I think we are a little, well, see, I'm getting mad because we're fighting this guy, and he's really trying to fight us, and I'm like, look, buddy, I want to investigate the dragon. Oh man, he keeps like, some of these lower level characters, like it's just a pain in the ass, in these MMOs, like, and if you ignore them, they're gonna keep coming after. See that they're all coming after me now. It's not fair. Like I want to explore the dragon. That's content. Like these people have already seen these two guys, and they're really taking a lot of health. And it's because the game is like going. Yeah, it's because you're starting to have fun. We got to stop that. Jeez, it takes so much out of you. I'm going to be like DSP. I'm going to start complaining, but it's because I have a right to complain because I want to investigate that dragon, and the game is going, look, I'm going to just spawn stuff and have you fight this because it's non-tent. We need to have non-tent on this stream. Well, and that's good. It's time. Time is done here. Show's done, and more of these guys. Again, like I'm going. Where's that dragon? Well, he's gone now, because the game starts spawning these stupid idiots. We might as well let one of them just kill our character just to be like, well, see there. There, we can't have nice things anymore. Well, the show's done. See you, folks.